What's going on, aviators? Andrew here, and today we've got a little bit of a different video. There's no real podcast this week, it's just an update of some things going on and AV Figure's response to the COVID-19 virus. So, as many of you know, to slow the spread of the disease, the government has issued lockdowns and shutdowns of many businesses and travel. AV Figures is operated out of my living room, so we're not directly affected by it. However, we are taking measures to emphasize hygiene, cleanliness, and doing our part here in the workshop. So, no one in my household or anyone that I know has really come in contact with or has contracted the disease, or are showing any signs of illness, so you can be rest assured that there won't be any spreading of it here. With our new employee, who will be signing his packing cards as Frio, and school being cancelled, everyone is picking up shifts at our workshop to pack orders faster. We're very fortunate to be a business that has actually seen an increase in income from the crisis, and I'd like to acknowledge and thank all of you who have been using your extra time from school or work being cancelled to decal and make figures. I've noticed dozens of you guys have been picking up decaling more now that activities have been cancelled until further notice, so I'd like to continue to provide you guys with the tools to do so. In light of such, I'm happy to announce that all decals and cloth will be 10% off for the next 4 weeks, so you can pick up the decals that you need to stay productive during the quarantine. I'd also like to acknowledge that the mandatory quarantine has put a lot of small businesses, especially restaurants, in jeopardy. One of my close friends owns a restaurant, and they've taken a huge hit in income, but their bills are still coming with no relief funds announced from the government. We at AV Figures are really fortunate to run a business from our house, so we haven't really been negatively affected by the quarantine. Because of this case, I will be donating 10% of our profits from now till the end of March to support local small businesses in my area, like Requiem Tea and Coffee and Riceberry Thai Kitchen. I know the owners of these places, and I really want to do what I can to help. Speaking of doing more, because of our increased budget, I'm proud to announce that we are finally making the switch to eco-friendly packaging. One of the things that I value but don't really talk much about is reducing our carbon footprint. Even though we run a pretty small operation, we produce a lot of waste such as paper backing, packaging, etc. etc. So starting in April, our packaging, even down to the paper that we print on and the boxes and mailers that we ship in, are made of 100% recycled and recyclable material. We will pad our boxes with things such as newspapers, paper backings, and other forms of post-consumer waste. The resin, nitrile gloves we use to cast, and the silicone that we mold with are all recyclable as well. On the topic of doing more, we've also got our UV printer back from repairs. We'll be printing a lot, and I mean a lot, of figures. I just purchased hundreds of figure parts to repair for upcoming releases, such as 2 new sets that we have planned for April, along with restocks, new releases, etc. etc. We've also issued a global template update for all of our decals, so any orders placed on March 19th and beyond will receive our updated decals. Lastly, I want to let you know that we're working on a website update that will make things more organized, eliminate glitches, and make pages load faster. To keep up with updates like this and other things, I encourage you to join our Discord server. The link is in the description below. So thank you for tuning in. AV Figures would like to remind you to stay safe and maintain social distancing to slow the spread of the virus, and to be mindful about recycling when you can. We were only given one planet, and we're proud to do our part to sustain it. Thank you so much, and remember, never settle. Always go above and beyond. Catch you later, aviators.